A lot is really good in the political zone. Another video, Bola Ahmed Tinubu finally come out again. Tinubu is on the run at the moment because they finally come for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. You know, since when they conducted the election, with everything that happened in the course of the election, the tribunal have not seen anything to do. But they have finally go to Aso Rock now to drag Tinubu out of office. They said they're not going to wait for tribunal to remove Tinubu legitimately. You know, Peter Obi have been in court, but they said they are not going to wait for the tribunal action, that Tinubu must leave the post. So they went to Aso Rock to drag Tinubu out of office. So I would like guys to stay connected to the end of this video. If you can share this video, ensure you share, let it go viral. And if you can't share it, just click the option of liking the video. Just like it, give it a thumb up, so that it will be recommended for us. Tinubu is on the run at the moment. Aso Rock is no more conducive for him. Stay connected. Coming back again.
Welcome you back to LAJUPOG TV.
I don't have bad news for you today.
The home of religious gossip.
But you should leave the fight for Mohammed.
What is happening in the Christendom? Join now to make sense with LAJUPOG.
Hello my great and wonderful viewers, welcome back to LAJUPOG TV. For those of you coming across this channel for the very first time, ensure you click the red subscription button on your video screen and do well to click the notification bell icon, so that whenever we drop a new video in first time, YouTube will easily let you to know. Still on what is happening in the political zone. You know, since when they conducted the election on the 25th of February, I've been giving you back-to-back updates regarding what have been happening in course of the politics of Nigeria. You know, in course of the elections, normally knows that there were a lot of shenanigans at by APC precisely. There were voters bullying, voters intimidation, and there were voter suppression all across different polling units in Nigeria. They were underage voting and all of that, but yet INEC announced Bola Ahmed Tinubu as the president of Nigeria, you know, and it was later inaugurated on the 29th of May as the president of Nigeria. But that is not where we're going to. Obi have been in court trying to reclaim his mandate, and Obi don't have been giving Obi the full support that Peter Obi need at the moment. You know, a lot of people believe that the judiciary will not do what they are supposed to do because they believe that in course of the election the legislature flops, but they believe that the judiciary too is going to be manipulated as the legislature arm of government is being manipulated. But Peter Obi said, he came out and he said is that he believes so well in the judiciary because the judiciary have worked out justice for him when he was still the governor of Anambra State. So he took the case to court back then and he found justice. They didn't provide justice. So Peter Obi is still believing in the judiciary process because he believes that the process that brought Bola Ahmed Tinubu in as the president of Nigeria is not legit. So Peter Obi provided a lot of evidences in court, and the court demanded for 50 evidences, which he provided, but was able to tender 13 evidences due to the fact that Tinubu and INEC lawyers slowed down the occasion for him, but yet he provided 13 out of the 50 evidences. But the tribunal have finally made the date that they want to make their ruling. Well, that is not where we're heading to. Something tragic is happening at the moment. I would like guys to share this video. If you can share this video, share it to different social media platforms, and if you can't share it, just do well to like it. Click the like button, give it a thumb up, so that YouTube will recommend it for us. Something tragic is happening at the moment. They said they're not going to wait for the tribunal to throw Bola Ahmed Tinubu out of office. So they will finally go to Aso Rock to drag Tinubu out of office. This thing happened in the early hour of today. They said the tribunal is slowing down the occasion and things are already going wrong in the country, and a lot of people are dying of hunger. A lot of people cannot even afford 3 square men, just even 2 square men. A lot of people cannot afford it in Nigeria again, but yet the tribunal is shifting the thing forward and they didn't make the ruling on time. But Nigerians have finally put it straight and they finally get to Abuja. They said they are not going to permit Tinubu again to rule Nigeria. They said Tinubu is not a leader, that is just a ruler, and nobody voted for him. According to what they said if they should catch Bola Ahmed Tinubu, they're gonna eat him raw. So all this thing happened in the earlier hour of today, and it's still happening live now in Aso Rock. They went to drag Bola Ahmed Tinubu out of office, but a lot of things happen in the Aso Rock. So I would like guys to stay connected to the end of this video. Share this video if you can share it, and I would like to stay connected just for you to see the video of how everything went. Stay connected. I'm coming back again.
The leaders must stop lying to their electorate first. There must not be corruption. But I have a concern. Before setting up a unit or anti-coup d'etat unit in ECOWAS, isn't it time that the African head of states or the ECOWAS head of states look into the reason why there are coup d'etats. What are the root causes of coup d'etats? Let them put their house in order first before they set up an anti-coup d'etat unit. Let them put their house in order. And I believe their house is not in order. This unit is set up to defend them and to protect them only, nobody else. What is more coup d'etat than your national constitution gives you 2-term limit, 5 years, 2 terms. After serving 10 years, you want to change the constitution for another term. Is that not a coup d'etat? Because you feel you have the powers to do that. The soldiers have the powers to coup d'etat. That is also another coup d'etat. And they are living with them there. They are there. In the name of civilian, putting on mufti clothes, calling yourself a Democrat, when you loot all the resources of your country, mislead people, torture them, imprison them, burn their businesses to us, and you call that a democracy? Mislead people, torture them, imprison them, burn their businesses to us, and you call that a democracy? Or a civilian rule and an illegally elected government? The leaders must stop lying to their electorate first. They must stop the corruption. They must stop looting our resources. They must understand that they are not a better citizen than anybody. They are given a responsibility, a role to play to help develop the countries and make sure that there is peace and tranquility and respect the constitution of the country. But this is not happening. Example is this government. This government has lied to people in 2016 that they are going only for 3 years. Was that not a lie? Who asked them to tell people that we are going for 3 years? Were they forced to say that? They went down the whole country, lied to everyone. When the people started reminding them, this is what you promised us, they threw tear gas on them. And the president is bragging, yes, when I threw tear gas in them, they never came back. Does that not anger the citizens? You throw tear gas on your people. Some of them are wounded and you stand out there and bragging that I throw them a tear gas. They never come back. That alone can anger the citizens.
The truth about it is the right honor of the mandate should achieve its mandate. P2B, the Labour Party, what we call LP. Whenever we regain our mandate, that is when the country will come as usual again. That is why the peace will be in the country.
Are you saying what is currently going on in Nigeria, where Tinubu spoke with address Nigeria, that Nigeria should please endure the pain, that things will get better? How does that feel?
That man is not a leader, he's a ruler. Because he doesn't have any agenda over Nigeria. He doesn't have conscience for saying that. For how long will we continue suffering? Seeing what we are seeing. Example, see fuel. They are selling fuel 639 from 511 naira to 630 naira. Things are going high. Like example again, what happened last week? School fees. School fees was federal secondary school. School fees was 45,000 naira. Now increase it to 100,000. Where are we heading? Which way Nigeria? Which way Nigeria?
So Tinubu coming into office now means that Nigeria is not in a good state at all. Things no balance for Nigeria.
At all. Tinubu is, in fact, I don't know how to clarify. What do you call it, President Tinubu? Is not my president too. He's your president. But as far as I'm concerned, it's a slap to Nigeria.
It's a slap to Nigeria.
To Nigeria, because it doesn't have any agenda.
With all the moves he has has removed the fuel subsidy to all the, when he came in, removing taxes. Don't you think there's no achievement since the day he came into office?
He doesn't have any agenda as far as I'm concerned. Removing subsidy is no problem of this country. We had a lot of things to solve. But he went to office, the first day of swearing in, the first statement that subsidy have gone, then we are winner. Buy fuel 630 naira. School fees 100,000 naira. Hungry everywhere, begging. Youth are suffering. No. Tinubu cannot be my president. I can never be. So they should give us our mandate. That's what I'm asking for.
Thank you so much, sir. How is the administration?
I don't. In fact, they're all failures.
Tinubu is a failure.
Of course.
Give us your reaction. How is Nigeria treating you?
As you can see, I've come down. I've leaned down. See how, look at my belly. I've come down.
But I still receive for your.
I still want to message you.
Yes.
Go and message you.
Yes, sir.
That if I capture him by the side,
yes.
what I will do him. Him Tinubu, what I will do him, you will not believe his eyes.
So if you catch Tinubu,
if I capture him by the side,
for one lungo now,
I will scatter his mouth. That mouth he used to promise Nigeria, promise and fail. Is what I'm saying. If I capture him by the side, I will deal with him.
So you say if
so
you determine that if you meet Tinubu for one corner,
I will deal with him properly.
You go beat her.
I will beat her.
So sir, give us your experience right now as a Nigerian. How's the country treating you?
As you can see, people are hungry. Things are not moving well.
So now Tinubu person.
Yes, of course.
All right, Didi, thank you so much.
It's been by the central government.
So make Tinubu come out now in the talk.
Make it come out.
Are you saying Buhari better to Tinubu?
Before we say Tinubu, what is
Buhari?
Buhari na Iron Bender, madam. Yeah. Now we don't see Iron Bender.
Iron Bender, Tinubu yes. Na Iron Bender.
Iron Bender.
All right, Didi. Thank you, sir. It's not going to get better. It's so japa. Is that true?
Let me tell you.
Yeah.
It's sweet.
Nigeria is sweet.
Yeah, Nigeria is very, very sweet. Are you not seeing that the country is sweet? How are you feeling it?
What are you enjoying? Tell us your experience.
A lot of things, my dear. To me, I don't have problem. But some people have problem. You understand? You see what happens in the court last time? Mefile case. And because they refuse to say the truth, that is why we are having, in the case of Nnamdi Kanu, the way it reaches in Nnamdi Kanu, it will reach each one of them. You see, all these our leaders, already Nnamdi Kanu told them, go and serve and come back with shame. And they are all coming back with shame. You understand?
A lot of Nigerians are happy with what's currently going on with the CBN government because of what the cash fund that they went to, that the man has no supervisor. So it's also experienced. It's like an hammer.
Let me tell you, I'm the happiest person because there is no day I don't buy money. I buy 10,000 for 14,000 throughout that, because without that I can't do anything. You know, my movement, my feeding. So they serve him better. I wish he will even get what is greater than what is passing through now. I think I'll be the happiest person.
A lot of people died during the course. So tell us your experience to live in Nigeria right now.
The experience we are seeing in Nigeria is that, you know, sometimes I told you that when the rain is falling, it's not on one person's roof. What they voted is what I could see. What they bargain is what they are seeing. But I never bargained for this. That is why I must be exempted.
So what are your expectations?
My expectation is let them do the right thing. Let them give Obi. Obi is the person we know.
They should make our refineries.
They should make all the refineries work. That is the problem. Because if our refinery works, fuel will not be this expensive. We are done in this country. The federal government should do something. If it is a civilized country, if it is a country known by law, governed by law, Buhari will be in prison. Yes. Because over how many billions spent on all the refineries, no one is working. All the Abacha route that was returned, both the one that was borrowed, no one is working. So Buhari should have been in prison.
How is this fuel subsidy now? Now, it be the main problem where you get right.
My brother, the fuel subsidy is nothing to write home about. The fuel subsidy is the worst. They should should do something. We are just working for the filling station owners.
You are just working for the filling station.
Yes, we are just working for the filling station owners. Nothing is coming out.
Customer know they climb bike again.
My brother, people wey dey climb bike, they dey check well. They dey check well whether where they go dey important before they climb bike. You know dey like before wey I just drop me here. Drop me here. They know the reason, but now before person enter bike now, you go first check where they go, whether the place is important before you go climb bike, and go first consider the money, and you go come track distance. So they say, now my very strong so that the money go drop small like wetin I dey pay before. Now so the thing just be now.
No joy for this.
My brother, I mean like this, I no get joy. If I just get small money now, I don't jackpot. I want jackpot.
Which country you want jackpot?
My brother, anywhere where Pele face na front. Anywhere if I just come over for Nigeria first.
This is like Ghana.
My brother, I tell Ghana sell better because their money sell get value.
Okay, if you get message for Tinubu, what you want to tell him?
If I get message for Tinubu, I want to tell him say make you no try bring in Wike, make you no bring in Wike as minister. Any at all. Wike is a betrayer. Now we can get to tell him be that.
Thank you for staying connected to the very end of this video. You can hear what those people were saying in course of this video that I just finished watching. You know, they were saying something regarding the fact that the government of Bola Ahmed Tinubu have been one of the worst governments as far as Nigeria is concerned in the history of Nigeria democracy. You know, a lot of things have been happening right from time with all the Nigerian government. You know, none of Nigerian government have been a perfect one, but they believe that this Tinubu regime have been the worst, even more worse than Buhari government, according to the people that were serving this player in course of this very video as far as Nigeria government is concerned. You know, it's normally known that Tinubu removed fuel subsidy, and as he removed the fuel subsidy without plan, it affects a lot of things. It affects the economy of Nigeria, and it went down drastically. You know, fuel hike up and selling fuel at the rate of 700 in some states, and some states 600 naira per liter. And a lot of people couldn't afford that, and a lot of things, they were high in price of commodities all across the country, and a lot of people couldn't afford to eat 3 square meals again. Some cannot even boast of 1 square meal. So these people have been protesting. Even the NLC protested and all of that, but because of their protests, we heard that Asari Dokubo, one of the Niger Delta militants who pulled a lot of support for Bola Ahmed Tinubu due to his personal interest, according to report, they said he went to hijack the protest and all of that, and trying to make his own positive protest just for Bola Ahmed Tinubu to serve a lot of player in him and all of that. You know, the people believe that those people that are giving Tinubu support now are people that are experiencing a personal gain from Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and it is very obvious that it's not everybody that have their own personal gain from Bola Ahmed Tinubu, but a lot of people pull out their support for Bola Ahmed Tinubu in all the things that Tinubu is doing in the country at the moment, and they said Tinubu is the right man to do the work, but things are already going on in the country. You know, these people pull out today in the early hour of today. They said enough is enough for Tinubu government, because when Tinubu wanted to address the press, he came out and made mention of the fact that Nigerians should endure the small suffering that is coming to them at the moment. The suffering of fuel being sold at 600 naira per liter, 700 naira per liter, and all of that. Tinubu called this a small suffering, and a lot of people see this statement and they see it as a terrible statement by a leader. So they call Tinubu a ruler, not a leader, and a lot of people are now shouting that Obi should come and rule Nigeria, that Tinubu cannot handle the situation of Nigeria. And by the way, they said nobody voted for Bola Ahmed Tinubu, that nobody pulled their vote for Bola Ahmed Tinubu, just that Tinubu manipulated everything, though he's still having his own case in court, where Peter Obi, Atiku and other presidential candidates are challenging the process that brought Tinubu in as the president of Nigeria. And the presidential seat that Tinubu is sitting on right now is just temporary. So people say Tinubu is doing part-time work in Aso Rock and all of that. So we don't really know, maybe it's a part-time work, because Tinubu has so much confidence that he will never leave the seat. But these people pull on to protest. They said Tinubu must leave because they can't afford what is in the country at the moment. They can't afford the food and they can't afford the services, most especially academic or educational services. They can't afford it. So things are already going wrong in the country. So what do you guys think? I would like you guys to drop your comment at the comment section of this video. Do you really think Tinubu is really doing well? Because a lot of people keep saying that if Obi should enter there, that is going to perform more worse than Bola Ahmed Tinubu, even with the thing that Tinubu is doing at the moment. They said Obi will still not perform up to Tinubu standard. What do you think? Drop your opinion in the comment section of the video. Even the people that voted for Tinubu in course of the election, they're not shouting now that this is not what they voted for. This is not the renewed hope that they voted for. Even when Tinubu listed the names of his ministers, the ministerial nominees, where the light of Wike, Erofaya, and some other corrupt governors all across the federation that have finished serving in the governorship post are now listed as the ministers of Nigeria. So a lot of people say that if these people should enter the ministers post, Nigeria is going to totally capsize. So what do you guys think regarding the ministerial nominees, and what do you think is going to be the fate of Nigeria as far as this Tinubu administration is concerned? Do you really think if Obi should enter the post, is going to perform more worse, less as in the tribunal give Obi the ruling that Obi should become the president of Nigeria and a disqualified Bola Ahmed Tinubu due to the allegations that have been laid against him by Obi and Atiku? If Tinubu is disqualified, do you really think Peter Obi is going to perform more worse or all of that? Or do you think if Tinubu is disqualified, it is Atiku that will enter there? Who do you think is going to enter the post? Is it Atiku or Peter Obi? Drop your opinion in the comment section of this as I'm going to trend on the for you and share. Follow me on my social media handles on Facebook at LAJUPOG TV and LAJUPOG Entertainment, and on Instagram at LAJUPOG. So follow us on Thread at LAJUPOG, on Twitter popularly known as S now as LAJUPOG. Guess what, guys? See you in my next video. Bye. Have a nice time.